I think that looks fantastic. And the gap up here looks very good. Look how nice that wood looks. So this is actually ready to go back in the car. Guys, all the cars that you see in these videos are for sale on my website, www.woodsandbarclay.com. Enjoy the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the series on the Surf Blue Wagon. Today we're going to knock out two items. First, I want to test the cruise control, the actuator under the hood, and I want to install a new cruise control module under the dash. And then the next thing we're going to do is reassemble all the components onto our replacement blue dash and get that blue dash installed back in the car. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, as you can see, we don't have the dash back in because in last video we were repairing the vacuum system and making sure all the pods worked correctly, all the vacuum actuators. But underneath here we have our cruise control module. Now I have a rebuilt one right here. Franco Products rebuilt this. So what we want to do, we want to test the actuator under the hood. So first thing, I need to just unplug this. Okay guys, this is a original Mercedes tool for testing the actuator under the hood. So first I just need to turn on the power. Let's go ahead, give it a little juice. All right, so what we see here, first we can test the lever up here. So when I move this lever, there we go, down, up, forward, backward. Okay, so our lever, all the connections are good in here. So next thing I want to do is test the motor M under the hood that actually moves the throttle linkage. Okay, and guys, keep in mind, even though we still have some zinc plating on this car, we're going to be replating everything with all new parts. But what we want to focus on now is the cruise control actuator. So when you do the cruise control, it moves this lever that moves your throttle. So we want to manually operate this to make sure this is good before we start replacing the module in the car. So let me show you how to do that. There's our actuator. I'm going to go back in the car and I'm going to press the motor button to make sure this motor actuates correctly. All right, I'm pressing the button now. There we go, we have full actuation. That's working perfect. Fantastic. Okay guys, so we've tested it. That was the motor button I pressed right there, and that actuated the motor. So we know the stalk and the actuator under the hood are good. So now what we just need to do is remove the old module and replace it with the rebuilt module. Now, the way you got to get up in here to replace these, let's see if I can try to record this. You have to come behind, there we go, behind the pedal assembly, and there we go. See if you guys can see that. There you go. See that 10mm nut that I'm on up there? And that's what we need to loosen. So I got to stop recording to do this. All right, guys, once you have the cruise control module out, there is a Phillips head there and a Phillips head there, and we just unscrew those and then connect our new module in its place. Okay, guys, I've got our rebuilt module reattached to the mounting bracket. There you go, Franco Products. Gives a warranty on its parts. So that's rebuilt, and here's the old one. This is going to go out to be rebuilt. So let me go ahead and get that back in there and get the plug reattached. I'm preparing the dash, so I'm transferring over all our pods, and you can see the all the clips are still intact on these pods. And I've also lubricated them with silicone. I've sprayed some silicone in there and on the gears. So now they operate like they did when they were new. See how easy they move back and forth? It's those little details, guys. And when when you address all the little details, they add up and you have a really nice car at the end. Over here, I have actually started reinstalling the wood. And sorry, I didn't show me doing that, but you can see how I do that in other videos. You actually flip the dash over and you twist the little metal tabs behind it on the back side of the dash. But this wood has just all come back from Madeira Concepts, and we can see it is beautiful original condition. There we go, look at that. See my fingerprints on there. I need to wipe it down, but anyway, beautiful refinished wood. And here's this piece here. That's factory fresh. The wood in the car wasn't horrible, but it didn't match. What I discovered is that here's the wood that came out of the car. Somebody had replaced this piece at one point, so it didn't quite match the there you go, there's the dash piece. It was like a little brighter. So I went ahead, and I always have an extra set ready to go from Madeira Concepts, and you can see all this is beautifully matching. So what we're going to do is pop out all the switches from the piece that was in the car, and I do want to replace this little switch cover here because you can see the logo is worn off from people operating the window. So we're going to transfer those over onto this refinished piece. And also, we need to reassemble our glove box door. You can see it's just hanging there in place now. So the wood, I need to install the wood on the glove box door and then get that door reinstalled. So let's go ahead and do that now. And as far as the dash goes, you can see I have all of the trim rings installed, the temperature sensor. This was all transferred over from the original dash. All the grommets, the ignition ring. So everything has been transferred over. And let me turn it over and I'll show you underneath it. So here's what we have under the dash. This is our tube. It's like a foam tube that connects, here you go, to this piece right here, which slides underneath there. This is for the climate control. The temperature sensor sends a signal down there. I got the boot on, got all the ductwork reinstalled, the speakers, all these clips. Everything has been transferred from the original dash to this original dash. So let me flip it back over and let's get the glove box reassembled. All right, to reassemble the glove box door, we see the beautiful wood has been reinstalled from Madeira Concepts and our lock. Now what we have to do is slip this right under here. There we go. Get it on the hinges. All right, there we go, like that. And fold the door down onto the hinges. Okay, now there's a little washer. It goes on each of those studs there. And then you have this, this is a strange nut here. It has like a little slot in the top, so you need a special tool. And it just looks like that, guys. See, it just has a slot in the end, which allow you to put it in the slot. All right, let's get this side over here. All right, now we have 4 screws that go across the top of the glove box, here, 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 and here. And then we want to work on getting the glove box lined up correctly, so all the wood trim, you know, lines up and looks good. Wow, that already lines up pretty damn good. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. I might let's see, raise that side just a hair. Now, to do that, there's actually 2 screws under here. See this 2 screws there? And you can make slight adjustments to your hinge. And the reason I want to do that, see, this wood lines up perfect right here, but we're a little low on this side. We can see this gap is a little bit bigger than this gap. So let me make an adjustment there. Okay, actually we're going to lower the other side a little bit because that's where that wants to be. And guys, you can spend 30, 45 minutes, you can spend an hour trying to adjust these glove box doors. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now this line is flush along the top. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and tighten these down real good. Yeah, I like that right there. Those gaps look really good. All right, now I might also make a slight adjustment and move this striker back just a little bit. And you can also make an adjustment. These are 2 stoppers. You can screw these in a little further. Let's see what that does. All right, I want to screw in, I want to make an adjustment. There's actually 2 screws on the latch mechanism here, or the hook. I want to loosen those and push that back just a little bit. Let's just go ahead and take this off for a second and see how much we can adjust that. See, guys, what this is, it's 2 holes with 2 little tabs, and it slips into place. And you can slightly move it around to adjust where your glove box latches, or at the point where it latches. All right, let's see how that latches. Very nice. All right, so what we've achieved, we've basically got these lines to be the same all the way around, and it's always a little compromise. You can never get it exactly right. So I came down just a little over here and over here. It's not quite all the way up, but I think that looks fantastic. And the gap up here looks very good. Look how nice that wood looks. So this is actually ready to go back in the car. All right, guys, Kevin is done with all the door gaskets. And he also finished all the window brushes. Looks factory fresh, brand new. So now we're going to get this dash reinstalled. All the vacuum pods are working excellent. The vacuum system is excellent. So we're going to slide that brand new dash in from the passenger side. And guys, you come in from the passenger side. Just tell me to move. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna put some stuff on the floorboard. Let me kind of.
All right, and I'm gonna hold this because you have a better angle than me. I'll plug in the sensor while we got it here because that's easy.
Oh yeah.
To do that.
All right, guys. Okay, I gotta come up a little. There we go, right there. Okay, what's the binding on?
The duct for the frost. This looks good. This actually went nice. How's your?
Oh, I gotta get this corner in right here. Come back out and go under that. There we go. Dude,
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at this. We're good.
Dude, I've never had a dash
that one
go
went
in that easy.
Yeah.
Tell those guys that.
This was probably the easiest dashboard ever for installation.
I've never had one go in that easy, guys. It just slipped right. Okay, guys, we haven't bolted anything down. We literally just set it in there. But I just wanted to show you all how good that looks.
Looks great.
Yeah. I mean, factory fresh. That looks absolutely fantastic. Now we got to reconnect everything. But, dude, that went in so easy. I can't remember the last time a dash went in that easy.